Hello everyone, my name is Phoenix and welcome back to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. So, we just escaped from the sewers. Now we're in this new area that we get to explore. We pick between 4 doors. I see this is an incorrect option. Let's see. Won't budge. Okay. How about... oh. Okay. How about this way? There's 2 levers. Lantern with a few drops of oil, so not fully. Yep.
9th of August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay. It's not working, something must be wrong with the machinery. What? So 2 levers on top of not working. It's probably some problem with the machinery. I guess I have to fix the machinery then. Let's see, where does this lead? Slide to this. Going down. Going way down. Like that one. I have 13. So I can use them a little more than I have been so far. Interesting.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Let's see. Don't budge. Okay. Where am I? Well,
Help me. Pull the switch. Next to me.
ouch. Where?
Please. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say. You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes, that's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but against my walls. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke my walls, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken wall and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Well then. It cannot be opened from here. Ah, so this is the levers. Okay then. Well, this area is bigger than I thought. Seems like a hiding room. It goes to the chancel. Nothing here. The box, I should. And there, some more oil. Let's go up. What do we got here? Weird fog. Timber box, okay. The other side.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Who exactly will be back? Then the meat. Excuse me? Very well then. Nothing here. Guess the only way to go is this way. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. That's where the big door was. There's a...
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Oh, well, hopefully this door is open. It is. Ouch, 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 ouch. Run past him, run past him. No. How did he see me? Where am I? If I may ask. Since I've respawned at some ritual place. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I began to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. Much longer can I sustain my life? Aha. So I'm on the opposite side of where I... Well, that's where I came into. Let's go back here. Hopefully the monster's gone. So I can actually see.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Bucket of tar. Okay, so I have a bunch of different items. Let's see, what do I got here? Hammerhead. This is no use. So I imagine that's how I repair the machine, maybe? But I have to be able to get there first. So I guess there's only one way to go now. That is this way. There's something shining behind the door. Ouch. Mystic barrier blocks a passage in the smooth hemispherical depression at the top. So imagine this is the door that imagine I need an orb in order to open this door. But I have to collect the pieces first somewhere here.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing then? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you!
Something I missed here. Doesn't seem like it. I really don't like how the effect is so long. Like, I get like it's supposed to be a scary effect, but shorten the duration of it. Seems there is maybe something I missed back this way. Let's see. If I go back down here, maybe there's something. The Navy. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. But can my...
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Can I light this? No. Vision is still all messed up. Let's see.
Dad, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Reich, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help him. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Yeah, no problem. Agrippa the Diamond seeks a note written by a man named Johann. Why? Wrong button. Notes. Doesn't seem like I have it. It cannot be opened from here. So I have to fix the machine somehow. But how? Because it seems like that's my goal right now. Because there's like a door I missed here. Oh. Like my goal is to fix the machine to open those doors. Let's see this. Wooden bucket filled with sticky jar. Sticky tar. Slab of fresh meat. So it's broken, but how do I fix it? Is the question. Seems like I would need to go like at the back of the machine to fix it or something. So am I with the machinery on the top floor and not working. So it specifically says the top floor, so there must be something at the bottom floor to help. Like, no, no. Can I? It won't budge. The laboratory.
Was there something else? What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
The other room? What other room? This other room? Can I? No, there's nothing to buy it. Machine parts laying all over the place. Don't exactly see those machine parts. It's good that he gives me hints though. There. Oh. Nope. Wish I could light those candles, make the whole room brighter. But I cannot. Have an apple. There are machine parts lying all over the place. I don't see them.
She deserved it.
That's all good to see. Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important to you. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Because the levers open these doors up. How do I progress? Carefully cutting the man open made him think this is how father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate, grants a certain form of pride. Is the monster back? No. Okay. So there must be something I can do with this door. Right? There's machine parts here. It won't budge. Meat. No. Bucket of tar. No. Solid metal and in good shape, this is no use. Then what do I do? Because I need something to get into here. This is where the machine probably fixes. Can't get through that door without an orb. So this is the last area. And I haven't really done anything in this area or gotten anything. So this has to be somehow where I do something. Sacrificial altar here. Like meat? No. No. I don't get it. I do not get it. Don't want to look anything up, but I might have to. Because like, I have a bunch of random items that don't seem to go anywhere. Find the pieces of the orb, like what? So apparently I was supposed to see this trap door and open it. This is where I fixed the machine.
And the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Meyer. You never heard of Johann Meyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it this world has forgotten?
Let's see. Okay. Put it more here. Let's see what's wrong. Ah, there we go.
I do take pride in that fact. Is it so
Now,
wrong?
the machine should be fixed, right? I have to go all the way up the stairs again. It is awfully dark here. Let's see. This goes up. Nice. So now the doors should be open, I imagine.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Well, you can try to stop me, but you won't succeed. Oh no.
Ah, you again. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could.
Let's see. What do we have this way? Excuse me? Yeah, no thank you. Is there anything else here? No. I am not jumping down that well. You can be sure of that. Let's go to the transept. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the end. Widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. Interesting.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Okay, the stairs are finicky. Let's see, where am I? Ooh. String. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain, while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim does not behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Amnesia drink. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become, I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Okay. This is his personal thinking room.
No, don't kill her.
Okay then. Let's see what's in these side rooms. I don't like this. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave away the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Well, what does this do? I see. A piece of the orb. A rope? Meat. I connect? No. So if I just roll this around. Oh, I don't. Oh, I think maybe I shouldn't have done that. Can I now pull it back down? Does that now do anything? Did I kill her? Did I hang her? Well then, I will leave. But like, if this effect ended sooner, that would be very much appreciated. Let's go to the right. Let's see what I got here. Hello? Just collapsed. Seems like this area is gonna be fun. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move again any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. See. It's this piece of the orb. So the saw. And like. Do I use anything on this? The gate covers a drainage pipe. The blood needs a vessel. The blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel with a rope. It is filled with blood. Very well then. I don't know what I need that for, but as long as it's progression, don't really care. Now, door number 3, what shall it be?
Let me go, you brute! The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
I
He
don't like
set
this
a
long
man
corridor.
on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I don't like this long, ominous corridor.
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
I think this is where they forced people to sit on this. It's like medieval torture. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on the end of the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Is that so? So what do I have to do? What do I have to do here? Let's jump on this. Now what? No. Light the candle. Ah, there's a piece of the orb here. That's 3 pieces and 3 doors. Seems like this is now complete. This area. Very well then. Oh, shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky. Let's see. Go back to the name. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Let's see. There's water on the bottom, so... Excuse me? Seems like there's a monster down there.
Was there something else? You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Aye. They won't stay together. Well then. An orb, okay, okay. This is all the orb. need John Weir. Okay. I'll go into the choir in the next episode, because right now,
I
this...
found a Mithraeum vaults, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
Well, this is where I'm gonna end this episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.